And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at New York. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, the Bulls, they're a ways down in the standings.
You know, for the Knicks, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4. And for Chicago, Booz Ellis out there with Okoro. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
It's Bridges on the wing. Here's the 3. On target from range.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And here's New York now. Outside Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Brunson. The Bulls making their last shot. Towns a screen on Jones. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
Smith outside. Wide open look. It's good. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he lays it in off the breakaway. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Brunson against Jones. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Now here's Hart. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Good on the shot.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 7. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Bridges passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Outside Hart. They get the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Basket counts.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, plus he got himself to the line. Playing aggressive, pushing the action.
Here's Jones. Trailing by 2 to the inside. Outside Giddey. This one for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Hart. Inside. Here's Towns. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Hart. Stolen by Jones. All by himself. And he lays it in on the break. Jones has got 6. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Jones. He has 6.
Okay now, Rook. Who's zealous? Showing he can finish with some power.
Now Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. Six to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Giddey passes to Smith. Now Jones. Brunson defending. Jones drives in. Smith no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Let's take a look at the numbers for OG Anunoby.
And he's slipped a little bit in terms of his defense in the past 10 games. You can see his steal numbers have dipped. He isn't playing with the same assertiveness that he had been. His coach has got to get through to him.
Here's Buzelis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Also, he had more blocks than New York City, offering up some incredible rim protection.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Towns a screen on Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Hart can't hit. The Bulls trail by 3. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
The Bulls have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Jones against Brunson. With some arc. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Giddey against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hart. Over Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Okoro passes to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Towns. Smith outside from the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Buzelis. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break. Here comes New York. Anunoby passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. He makes it from the left block. Towns has got 10 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Giddey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Richards is checked in for Chicago. Colin Sexton comes in for Jones. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Richards. Pass to Giddey. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Clarkson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Sexton against Clarkson. It's Giddey on the wing. Five to shoot. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And still to this day, Jordan Clarkson can give you instant offense, Coach.
Well, Brian, he's excellent off the bounce, slashing into the lane. He's added the three-point shot. He can fill it up in a hurry, normally off the bench.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Smith outside. Now here's Sexton. He's covered by Clarkson. Sexton against Clarkson. And the basket is good.
He's shifty. Sexton can get by you if he's given a lane.
Knicks leading by 6. Alvarado outside. Pass to Diawara. Clarkson outside. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Sexton. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. And he makes it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Clarkson outside. Alvarado left side. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Fires from deep. And stolen by Sexton. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." B.A., back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And New York has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Smith with the rebound.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Sexton. Outside Giddey. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game for Chicago. Williams has checked in for Smith. Ivy comes in for Buzelis. And Simon has subbed in for Giddey. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Ivy passes to Sexton. Over Clarkson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game following their win against the Rockets.
An incredible fourth quarter response. It showed this team's character. I mean, they stunned everyone.
Now here's Alvarado. Still without a bucket. Towns, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the floor for New York, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Simons. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Simons. Sexton's got his second bucket on the night. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage to the middle. Here's Towns. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Bulls trail by 4. Ivy outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Clarkson. Alvarado outside. Robinson on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Clarkson against Sexton. Outside, Williams. Simons deciding where to go with it. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Shamet.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Clarkson. Robinson gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Richards. And here's Simons. On the wing, Ivy. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Towns. Clarkson outside. And stolen by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Sexton with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Simon's shot is good.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Here's Alvarado. No points so far. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Chicago. Okoro is checked in for Ivy. Josh Giddey comes in for Sexton. And it's Jones in for Simons. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Shamet. Brunson against Jones. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. On the take, Brunson. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Richards. And here's Jones from 12 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim. Brunson with it. He's got 9. Screen by Robinson. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Jones. He has 6. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. 3-point lead. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Robinson, a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Richards. Robinson with a steal. Now Clarkson. He has 6. Here's Brunson. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Williams. And here's Giddey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Robinson. Alvarado right side. Here's Brunson, defended by Jones. And that one's good for Brunson.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Bulls trail by 5. Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Outside, Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Brunson with it. Towns outside. 3-pointer. Towns making his mark from long range.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course has taken place.
Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Richards, and Buzelis is subbed in for Williams. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, and it's Bridges in for Alvarado. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Hart. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Okoro. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Okoro's got 6 points.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Here's an 8-footer. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson. The Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Smith. Down low. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Back to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Bridges. To the inside. The shot misses. And some solid defense from Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Picked by Smith. Giddey passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, I like when they involve Smith in these pick and rolls because he's agile and good at knowing where to go.
New York leading by 5. Here's Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Jones. He has 6. Outside Giddey. Back to Jones. Pass to Smith. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now Jones. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Giddey with a screen on Brunson. Outside Giddey from downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value. Those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world. Perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Now Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Giddey with a defensive effort.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Jones with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up, and it's good. 2 points. Jones has got 8.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
A minute 58 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Brunson. Fires top of the key. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Okoro outside. Now here's Jones. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down there.
Here's Bridges. 11 points for him last game against Houston. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. Picked by Smith. Jones, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, they have Jones out there to run these plays, to work the defense and open things up.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 17.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Okoro outside. Pass to Giddey. Now Jones. Smith with a screen on Brunson. 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Smith. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that. Precise delivery on the pass. led him perfectly.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You look at New York, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Isaac Okoro, Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Smith in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Bridges to the right side, and here's Brunson from the arc. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside Giddey. Pass to Smith. And here's Jones. Brunson defending. Brunson against Jones. Picked by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Smith. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Towns. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. B.A.?
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Jones. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Inside. And Hart throws it down.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges. Delivering a dime right on the money.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Okoro outside. Bridges against Giddey. Outside Jones. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Hart pulls it in.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Bridges misses. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Giddey. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Smith passes to Giddey. Okoro outside. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Jones from outside.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Brunson against Jones. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They're scoreless since the first half. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. Second, Matas Buzelis.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Pass to Jones. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Outside Giddey. Smith with a screen on Bridges. And here's Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago passing it around. Here's Jones. Here's Smith. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Smith's got 15 points.
Well, this is what this team wants from Smith on offense. Using his height to rescue the miss and finish strong.
Outside Hart. Right side Brunson. Over Jones. And that one's good. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Here's Buzelis. 7 points in the game. Here's Jones. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 10.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Knicks leading by 8. Hart with a screen on Jones. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Launches it. Jones grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage free throw shooter.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Take a break.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
That's good from Jones.
A former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Both good from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Towns on a screen. The 3-ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Bulls trail by 9. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Jones drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The quickness of Jones, a challenge for the defense.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Pass to Towns. Towns double team. And Anunoby for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Jones feels it out. Six to shoot. From the right block. And there's another one for Chicago.
Big time night from Tre Jones. Usually he's setting others up. Good to see him take initiative.
Now here's Brunson. 25 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bulls trail by 5. Outside Jones. Smith outside. Pass to Okoro. Tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Anunoby hit there, but keeps fighting. Just a gritty player on the inside.
And so here is Chicago. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. Here's Buzelis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Outside Anunoby. Right side Hart. Towns outside. Four on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Hart can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Knicks leading by 3. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Jones with some nice D.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
On the wing, Jones. Outside Giddey. Pass to Okoro. Giddey with a screen on Hart. 5 to shoot. Back to Okoro for the tie. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Brunson looks it over. Towns for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Jones, the pass to Giddey. Shoots over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks leading by 6. Hart finds Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Towns can't get it to go. Chicago's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4 to the middle. Here's Buzelis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Richards is checked in for Smith. Ivy comes in for Okoro. And Sexton subbed in for Giddey. New York leading by 4. Robinson, a screen on Sexton. Here's Clarkson. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Sexton. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Richards with a screen. Here's Ivy. Pass to Buzelis. Gets the three to fall. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And the Knicks shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Now Robinson, covered by Richards. Robinson, a screen on Sexton. And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. In third, New York.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Jones. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Huck Porty's checked in for Sohan. Clarkson for three. Williams grabs the board. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a three-point game. They set a pick. Pass to Sexton for the tie. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Jordan Clarkson can be so crafty, able to navigate the foul and get his shot to go.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Dadier, he's checked in for New York. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ivy outside. Takes a 13-footer. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shamet passes to Alvarado. Here's Dadier. Williams defending. Clarkson outside. And the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Ivy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Alvarado in at the point. Sexton against Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 9. Up top, Giddey. Alvarado defending. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York leading by 9. Clarkson outside. Inside. Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Richards.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Giddey passes to Richards. Ivy, right side. Just 5 to shoot. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And he can't get that one. Alvarado outside. Clarkson against Sexton. Robinson a screen on Sexton. Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Offline with a 3. The Bulls trail by 9. On the wing, Ivy. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. He can't get that one to fall.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Shamet passes to Towns. Now here's Alvarado. Giddey defends. Williams against Towns. Pass to Robinson. Clarkson for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Robinson with a steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. It's good.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Clarkson. New York working the ball around now. Here's Shamet. And stolen by Williams. Giddey with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. From 12 feet. The bank shot, no good. Knicks leading by 11. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Shamet. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Ivy outside. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. Kolik's checked in for New York. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kolek. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Giddey. Here's Brunson outside. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 28.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Ivy against Anunoby. Smith outside. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Back to Anunoby. Brunson against Giddey. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room.
Well, that's great D. That's what happens when you have great anticipation like Josh Giddey.
Pass to Richards. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Brunson's got 13 in the second half.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Chicago. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Smith finds Giddey. Takes a 13-footer. Towns with a rebound.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out, Towns. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Brunson. And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Richards. The Bulls trail by 12. Ivy with the ball. Shoots over Anunoby. Ivy's shot is off.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside Brunson. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Richards. Now here's Ivy. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Richards. Okoro comes in for Ivy. And it's Jones in for Sexton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Here's Buzelis. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Knicks leading by 12. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Brunson against Jones. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Jones against Brunson. Pass to Smith. Here's the three.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now.
Brunson against Giddey, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now Smith, covered by Towns. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Picked by Smith. The three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Hart with a screen on Giddey. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Giddey. Okoro outside. Brunson against Jones. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. Takes it from 10. That's another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. Since halftime, they haven't been scoring inside as easily. The defense has been quicker to help.
That one misses for Towns.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double, someone you can build around. Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
Now Brunson. From 12 feet out, Cash.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's Smith. Now it's Jones. Brunson with a double team. Now Smith. Takes a three. Bridges pulls it down.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Outside Brunson. Now Hart. Puts up the tray. Oh, he cannot hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jones up top. Brunson defending. Now Smith. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
A bit of a breakout night for Jalen Smith, doing a great job looking for his points, and he's converted quite a bit.
Now Brunson. 1:10 left in the fourth. Driving to the basket. Towns! And he nails it!
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
One shot.
That free throw good from Giddey.
A different type of player, Josh Giddey, pretty much a 6'8" point guard. Giddey doesn't take a lot of threes, but rather shares the ball.
Robinson, a screen on Giddey. Here's Robinson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Kolek. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.